Namaskar friends, welcome to Export Import Make in India campaign. And today in the session we will understand full export activities, okay? End-to-end process like starting from order receiving to delivery to the customer. Okay. So we will understand the full step of the export. Before this session, we have covered the full import activities. Okay. In that we have understand the placing order to delivering the good our factory. Okay. So in this process, we have understood how to rate negotiate with the supplier, how to rate negotiate with the supplier, freight forwarder and CHS. Okay, and we also understand how to check out with the perform invoice and purchase order. Other than this, we have also understand the Incoterms basis shipment. If we are importing export shipment, then how to appoint the CHA to picking the goods from overseas. Okay, other than this, also we understand that FOB shipment terms, okay, export terms. So now in this session, we will cover the export activity. Okay, so the export activity is the activity in which the goods are manufactured at our factory level. Okay, and we need to export these goods in respect of the payment. Okay, so the goods we manufacture at our factory level. When we receive the order from overseas, we have to dispatch this good to overseas. Okay, and in respect of that goods, we receive the payment. Okay, so this is the export process. Okay, in this export process, we have to check out with the all supply chain. Okay, and custom clearance and all the thing. Okay, so this process is start when our material is ready and we have to send the sample to the overseas to our customer. Okay, so we can marketing the product as a exhibitions or sending a sample to the buyer. Okay. When our sample is approved by the buyer, we can export this product to our customer. Okay, so in this process we have to prepare our performa invoice. Okay, because we are the seller, so we are the supplier, seller or exporter, so we have to prepare the payment terms, Incoterms, okay, and the port of loading, port of discharge and all the things. So after preparing this all the thing, we can dispatch the goods. Okay, so we prepare the performa invoice and we can check out which Incoterms is better for the as exporter for us, which in payment term is better for the exporter. So we can understand in export case the export shipment is the good for the exporter because that buyer will pick up the goods from your factory, okay, and pay the all expenses which uh, involved in the movement of the goods. Okay, so uh, this is the Incoterms, but mostly export term is not used in the export. Okay, FOB and CIF mostly uses. So in FOB terms, our responsibility to deliver the good to at the port of loading. Okay, and in the CIF terms, our responsibility to deliver the good at the port of discharge. Okay, so as per requirement of the Incoterms, negotiate with the buyer, we have to manage this Incoterms. Okay, then payment terms. If we talk as an exporter, our best Incoterm is the advance payment. Okay, but mostly buyer not paying as advance, so we can use the Incoterms as a document against payment or a document against acceptance. Okay, so these Incoterms can be used. Okay, now these Incoterms are very important for as exporter, but another process which we need to understand, okay, which is the negotiation with the freight forwarders and negotiation with the CHS. So before exporting the goods to the other country, we have to negotiate rate with our freight forwarder and CHA. So this can be negotiated on the monthly basis or 3 monthly basis. Okay, so here we consider monthly basis. Okay, Joe. So in this process, we can take rate from monthly from different CHA. Okay, and which rate is the okay with us, we can appoint that CHA. Okay, so now main thing is to understand the process of export and import is very uh, integrated, because the same process used in the export is the opposite of the import. Okay, so here, once we receive the order from our customer, okay, first we share our performa, and as per performa, our buyer will prepare the purchase order. Okay, and that basis of purchase order, we can dispatch the goods from our factory. Okay, so what we will do once we receive the purchase order, according to purchase order, we need to manufacture the goods and prepare and make ready for the packing. Okay, then we have to check out the what is the volume of the shipment, and as per volume, we have to book the containers from the shipping line. Okay, so what we will do in this process, we appoint our CHA and share the volume of the shipment. So containers volume of the shipment plus location and delivery. Okay, so our CHA and freight forwarder will book the containers and send empty container to our factory. Okay, so when CHA and freight forwarder send empty container to our factory, these containers are stuffed as per planning. Okay, as per orders. Okay, just like we have take booking for the Colombo. Okay, so Colombo material should be dispatched in that container. Otherwise, the goods will deliver as per booking of the shipping line. Okay, so at the time of stuffing, we need to check out whether cargo is stuffing in the container is okay or not. Otherwise, it will be great problem. Like we have booked two containers, one for Bangladesh and another container for the Sri Lanka. Okay, so in the both containers, okay, if you stuff the cargo of Sri Lanka in the Bangladesh container, then this cargo will be delivered at the Bangladesh. So at the time of booking and stuffing, we need to check out which cargo we are stuffing in the containers. Okay, if we stuff the wrong cargo in the container, that will be great problem. Okay, so now at the stuffing time, we have to check out all the things. And also we need to check out whether the container is physically fit or not for the stuffing. Okay, just like a roof, walls, ventilators, all the things need to check before the container stuffing. Okay, then if container is okay, then we can stuff. Otherwise, we send back this container for the repair or change the booking. Okay, because sometimes what happen, we dispatch the cargo like a some sensitive cargo that can be damaged or spoiled on the way if container is not of them. So for to avoid such situation, we first check out the containers whether container is okay or not. Okay, then what we will do next step, when container is okay, then we start this container stuffing. Then the next process is like a container sealing and dispatching. Okay, so the set of document need to prepare for the pre-shipment document, which use for the custom clearance at the port level. Okay, so this document need to prepare. Then after that, this process, we have to prepare the set of other activities. Okay, now these containers go to the custom clearance process. So our CHN and CHN freight forwarder will arrange the examination at the custom port. But before this activity, another activity which is called checklist approval. Okay, so in the checklist approval process, we have to share the commercial invoice to our CHN freight forwarder. Then they will check prepare the checklist. Okay, and we need to check out this checklist as per the details mentioned in the commercial invoice. Checklist must be prepared according to that, just like a GST number, AD code, item description, net weight, gross weight. Okay, exchange and all the thing need to check. Then after this process, we have to check out. These containers will examine at this custom port. Then this container go to for the seaport. Okay, so this process is after examination and legal procedures is done by the government. These containers go to the uh, final for the seaport, okay, for loading process. So after this examination process done, containers are under the late export order, means government allow that these goods are okay for export. Now another step which is container is hand over by the custom to the shipping line or airline, shipping line, okay. So in case of sea, it's hand over to the shipping line, and Concurrent Railway are handle this activity. Then after this process, these containers goes to the overseas. So it will container will unloaded from the rail to the seaport, and container will loaded to the ship. So this process called SOB, ship on board. Okay. So once container is ship on board, shipping line give us the bill of lading. Okay. So after this, the container will deliver to the customer. So we need to prepare the setup documents at this stage. Okay, what will the stage is? Just like a container is loaded in the ship, then we need to share the pre-intimation document to our buyer that we have dispatched these goods and the shipment will deliver to the your factory on this day. Okay, so importer will prepare the import activities. Then this process done. Then next step is like a the setup document also need to submit to the bank for the payment related activities. Okay, so when we submit this document to the bank check and verify the document as per the contract. Okay, if document is are okay, then this document sent to the buyer bank. Okay, and buyer bank release the payment. Okay, so this is the process in which payment is transferred from one to another. Okay, and finally this document goes to the customer. Okay, and customer need to hand over this document to the CHF freight forwarder, and they will take the delivery from the shipping line after paying the terminal handling charges and other expenses, delivery order charges. Okay, so this is the process in which we understand the export activities. Now, as per payment terms, we need to coordinate with our buyer that we have dispatched the goods and please make our payment. So what buyer will do? Buyer make payment to us and we update our export register. Along with this, another activities with the drawback and the incentive and road tape also we take care of this. Okay, so in this process we have to mention the all details regarding these activities. Okay, so all the these expenses are updated and taken by this system. So in this process we have tried to understand export activities. Okay, so these activities start from the receiving order, then we have to intimate to our packing team and production team to make ready goods, and after ready goods we have to book the containers as per volume, and our CHN freight forwarder will send the empty container to our factory. Then container will stuff. Okay, and the container stuff, then this container goes for the examination process, then shipments load on the ship. Okay, then this containers goes to the overseas. So after shipment ship on the board, we receive the documents, bill of lading. Okay, so along with this bill of lading, commercial and packing list and certificate of origin, insurance. This document need to be prepared as a set of document and sent to the buyer. Okay, so this document sent to the buyer and we can proceed this process. So this is called an intimation. Okay, so along with it, we need to submit this document to our bank also. So in this way, the shipment will deliver to customer and we receive the payment from the customer. So guys, in this session, we understand the export activities. So guys, we're just going to end the session here. Thanks for watching the session. Have a nice day.